Hello, everyone, and welcome to our online education fair called Study in Russia University Open Talks. If you want to work in education as a teacher, a school leader, or an educational psychologist or a manager in the education sector, then the quality of your training matters more than almost anything else. So today we are going live with one of Russia's oldest and most respected pedagogical universities. Minin University in Nizhny Novgorod, founded in 1911 and dedicated entirely to education, psychology, and management. Over a century of training educators, in the next 45 minutes, you'll hear directly from the university, get real answers on programs and student life, and you can ask your questions live. My name is Siminch, and I represent Education Solutions. We work with international students who want to study in Russia and with leading universities that are ready to accept and support them. Education Solutions is an official partner of leading Russian universities. We help international students navigate the entire journey to study in Russia, from choosing the right program and preparing your documents to securing your student visa and arriving on campus. And I'm delighted to welcome our guest today, Ms. Daria Dmitrievna Zhukova, a member of the admission committee at Minin University. We are happy to have you. So before we begin, let's talk about the city. Because for any student, the city you live in is also a part of your education. So Nizhny Novgorod is one of Russia's great historic cities with over 1.2 million people living in it. It's large enough to offer everything a student needs, but it has a warmth and human scale that bigger cities like Moscow or St. Petersburg don't always have. Students here often say they felt, at home faster than they expected. Particularly and partially, the city is very affordable. Public transport is good, food is varied and inexpensive, and the university dormitories are well located. There is also a well-established international student community in the city, which makes the social side of arriving much easier. So right now you can see the footages of the university, of training, and of students that are studying at Minin University, and also, of course, the opportunity that they offer.
Новых друзей и получит полезные скиллы.
Здесь ты в центре науки, искусства и творчества. Это уже не просто ПЕД, это Мининский университет.
Теперь ты учишься в центре молодежной столицы. Поздравляю, ведь Мининский университет – это крутые пространства для мероприятий. Вся молодежь Нижнего уже здесь.
Это новые технологии и современные лаборатории.
Это креативный подход к образованию.
Это место, где объединяются фундаментальное и актуальное.
Это более 130 направлений, где каждый найдет свое.
Это практика с первого курса.
Это возможность заниматься профессиональным спортом.
Это свой лагерь на берегу моря, Горьковского.
Это место, где каждый найдет свое увлечение, новых друзей и получит полезные скиллы.
Здесь ты в центре науки, искусства и творчества. Это уже не просто ПЕД, это Мининский университет.
Привет! Теперь ты учишься в центре молодежной столицы. Поздравляю, ведь Мининский университет – это крутые пространства для мероприятий. Вся молодежь Нижнего уже здесь.
Это новые технологии и современные лаборатории.
Это креативный подход к образованию.
Это место, где объединяются фундаментальное и актуальное.
Это более 130 направлений, где каждый найдет свое.
Это практика с первого курса.
Это возможность заниматься профессиональным спортом.
Это свой лагерь на берегу моря, Горьковского.
Это место, где каждый найдет свое увлечение, новых друзей и получит полезные скиллы.
Здесь ты в центре науки, искусства и творчества. Это уже не просто ПЕД, это Мининский университет.
Дарья Дмитриевна, получилось переподключиться?
Привет! Теперь ты учишься в центре молодежной столицы. Поздравляю, ведь Мининский университет – это крутые пространства для мероприятий. Вся молодежь Нижнего уже здесь.
Это новые технологии и современные лаборатории.
Это креативный подход к образованию.
Это место, где объединяются фундаментальное и актуальное.
Это более 130 направлений, где каждый найдет свое.
Это практика с первого курса.
Это возможность заниматься профессиональным спортом.
Это свой лагерь на берегу моря, Горьковского.
Это место, где каждый найдет свое увлечение, новых друзей и получит полезные скиллы.
Здесь ты в центре науки, искусства и творчества. Это уже не просто ПЕД, это Мининский университет.
Привет! Теперь ты учишься в центре молодежной столицы. Поздравляю, ведь Мининский университет – это крутые пространства для мероприятий. Вся молодежь Нижнего уже здесь.
Это новые технологии и современные лаборатории.
Это креативный подход к образованию.
Это место, где объединяются фундаментальное и актуальное.
Это более 130 направлений, где каждый найдет свое.
Это практика с первого курса.
Это возможность заниматься профессиональным спортом.
Это свой лагерь на берегу моря, Горьковского.
Это место, где каждый найдет свое увлечение, новых друзей и получит полезные скиллы.
Здесь ты в центре науки, искусства и творчества. Это уже не просто ПЕТ, это Мининский университет.
Все, Дарья Дмитриевна, мы в эфире. Our dear viewers, sorry for the technical misleadings. We had some stuff, so we can continue. We have spoken about the city of Nizhny Novgorod a little bit. We have seen footages of the university, and now we can move to the university itself, and we will hear more about the opportunities that they offer from Ms. Daria Dmitrievna.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for the technical problems, but could you show me the presentation, please?
1 second. Ой, Дарья Дмитриевна, так, не получается одновременно показывать и вас, и презентацию. Тогда у вас получится ее через демонстрацию?
Да, пожалуйста.
Хорошо.
Я пытаюсь.
Так. Все, видим.
Видно, да?
Угу.
Отлично. И начинаем. Да?
Да.
So, hello, everyone. Sorry for the technical problems. We'll try to do our best. So, let's start. As my presenting, my name is Ruth Vadelia. I'm an international specialist and member of the commission of the Minin University. And today, I want to introduce our university, which is located in Nizhny Novgorod. In this presentation, I will tell you about our university, our academic programs, student life, and opportunities for international students. Minin University has a long history. It was founded in 1911, so it has more than 100 years of educational experience. Today, it is one of the leading universities in teaching and training in our region. A large number of teachers in the Nizhny Novgorod region graduated from Minin University. University offers a wide range of fields of study. There are programs in pedagogy, psychology, humanities, linguistics, design management, science, and technical education. We also have programs in information technology, physics, chemistry, biology, geography, and sports education. So students can choose between classical academic fields and modern professional areas. This gives future applicants for many possibilities. In this slide, I want to show you the faculty of pedagogy is one of the strongest area of Minin University. This is very important because teacher education is traditional and central mission of our university. Students can study here preschool education, additional education, and modern teaching methods. They also learn how to work with children, teenagers, and educational projects. These programs prepare future teachers for real professional work. Also, we have strong programs in humanities and languages. Students can study Russian languages and literature, history, social studies, and foreign languages. There are combined programs, for example, English and Chinese, or English with other European languages. Also, for international students, Russian as foreign language is especially important. These programs help students build careers in education, translation, communication, and international cooperation. The next slide, I want to say about our Department of Science and Technology. Besides humanities, the university also offers programs in science and technology. Students can study mathematics, physics, informatics, chemistry, biology, and geography. There are also modern programs connected with digital education and information technology. This is important because today education is closely connected with science and innovation. So, Minin University gives students both academic knowledge and practical skills. On this slide, I want to show you our popular specialties for the bachelor programs. Also, you can follow the QR code, find more profiles of our university. These programs are very interesting for international students. For example, with bachelor program of Russian as foreign language, there are only one exam to pass. There are 35 places for foreign students. So it's a good opportunity to study in this program in our university. We also have program in informational systems, economics, business analytics, but in these programs, these are all Russian-speaking programs. You need to pass 3 exams, and one of the exam to your choice. And the duration of study is 4 years. We also can use online examination, one of the popular organization in our university. Also, if you're interested in graphic design or environmental design, the opportunity to study in bachelor program. For the master program, one of the most interesting for international students is the master program in ecology, and also Russian as foreign language in a digital environment. I also want to share with you information about pre-university course for foreign students. This program is very good option for international applicants who want to study in Russia. During this course, students improve their Russian language and prepare for future bachelor's or master's studies. They can choose different academic directions such as humanity, natural science, economy, medicine, geology, and IT. It's one of the most interesting and popular fields of study at our university. So this course helps students to adapt to the Russian educational system and feel more confident before entering university. I also want to make note there's a little bit different about program for future bachelors and future master's students. And also, if you want to apply for pre-university course, on the right side of the slide, there is QR code with our Yandex form that you can fill it. And the documents listed below, you need just one photo, scan copy of your passport, translation of your passport, and scan copy of your diploma and transcript, and also a Russian translation of these documents. And admission period has already started from 1st April, and will be end of 20th of August. So about our university. Minin University has good facilities for study and student life. There are modern classrooms, specialized laboratories, a library, recreation areas, and educational spaces for group work and seminars. Students study in a comfortable and well-occupied environment. The university pays attention not only to academic quality but also for student comfort. This helps students feel supported during their studies. One of the most interesting places at Minin University is the Pedagogical Contorium. It's a modern educational technopark. Here, students and teachers can learn and practice new education technologies. They work with modern equipment and new approach to teaching science and technical subjects. This space shows that Minin University is focused on innovation and the future of education. Another special place at the university is the planetarium. It offers modern full-dome mathematician programs. This makes learning more visual, interactive, and exciting. This planetarium used as an educational space, and it also creates new opportunities for student activities and projects. So it's a good example of how modern technology can support education. Student life at Minin University is active and diverse. There are more than 40 student clubs and associations. So students can take part in science projects, creative activities, student television, tourism, ecology, sports, and teaching teams. This is important because university life is not only about lectures and exams, and it's also about communication, teamwork, personal growth, and new experience. To sum up, Minin University is a modern university with a long history, strong academic fields, traditions, and many opportunities for students. So it offers quality education, active student life, and special support for international students. Thank you for your attention. And here's our information that you can contact with us through the email, through the Max, and there are also QR code with our website. So please don't hesitate to ask questions, and I'm happy that I can introduce our university.
So thank you so much. The presentation was incredibly informative, and I'm sure that our viewers have a much clearer picture of Minin University now. Now we are coming to the final part of our session, and this is usually the most important one, real questions from students.
Okay.
So,
I'll try. That's great.
okay, great. The first and I guess question that everybody wants to know, what programs are most popular among international students at Minin University?
I think, as I said in the presentation, one of the most popular bachelor programs is Russian as foreign language. Because it's an opportunity to study in Russia, study Russian language, and there are a lot of places to study, so the concourse not will be so strong. So students prefer this bachelor program.
Okay, that's great. And in the near future, can we expect the opening of English taught programs at the university?
I hope so. We talked with right resource departments, and they are interested in it because it will help for international students to study in our university in some interesting programs. So we work with these questions.
That's great. I think the popularity of the university will just increase with the opening of English programs. Okay, and then the next question that we have is, I want to study education, but I have a background in a different field. Is it a problem for admission? I think they're talking about bachelor's degree, but having school at, for example, with other profile.
I don't think so that it will be problem, because in the first courses there will be 5 programs that you need to study first, second course. So they'll not be different from your previous education.
Yes, and I think like anyways, entrance is more based on not your background educational profile, but more on how you perform on entrance exams. Is that right?
Yes, of course. And also the knowledge of Russian is very important because it's to say that our program is Russian speaking and our exams also are Russian speaking. So you not know just only physics or mathematics, very nice, but you also just know how to pass exam with Russian language in these fields.
Yes, of course. And also, many people interested are in options for practice or internship during studies. For example, when they start practical placements, so they like, do they have placements in schools or educational institutions?
Yes, I think for future studies it's possible. And for example, for the bachelor programs for English and Chinese, there are international internships through China, for example, and there are also the practice in schools if you want to study pedagogy programs. So there are a lot of practice.
Okay, great. Because many international students, for example, who study in some specific specializations like marine engineering or marine navigation, I mean, they are not allowed for practice until they have, for example, some certain document called the passport of like this marine specialization. However, as you see in this university, in Minin University, international students, they can be sent to pass their practice and internship in educational institutions, right?
Yes, of course. We have only one program. There are international students can study, but it's only in college. It's about bank because some problems with the laws into the Russia. But in other bachelor's and master programs, there are no problem to practice in school, for example, or in university. So with this field, it's very
That's great because the studies then are not only on theoretical basis but also on practice. All right. The next question is, what is the international student community like at Minin? How many students and from which countries? I think they are talking about foreigners.
Yes, nowadays in our university, more than 450 international students. I think we counted around maybe around 30 countries. For example, for the graduate course nowadays, the most popular field of our university is from students from Algeria. More than 30 students studying now in the graduate course. There are also students from Morocco, from Southern Africa, from China, from Bangladesh, from India, and also from the eastern countries near Russia. So we're really international university, and we have help and the community to make adaptation in Russia. We see in Nizhny Novgorod, but in our university.
Yes, that sounds really great and very promising that there are so many international students at the university. And I guess they can even help, for example, for newcomers who will just enter to study.
Yes, of course. I understood that nowadays there are some more problems with the bureaucratic things because day by day it's like a little bit stronger. But we do our best to help international students to solve all these problems, for example, Suki or SIM card, or bank card. So yes, we can understand that it's hard to go to the other country, to Russia. So we'll try to do our best to help.
Great. Okay, and also, of course, many people are interested about accommodation and dormitories for students. Like, what kind of a type of accommodation and how far is the dormitory from the main campus building?
So, as I said, we have 3 dormitories for the students, but two of them is especially for international students. The price for the dormitory is nice because it costs around 1,300 rubles per month. And one of the dormitory is located 20 meters by walk from the main building of university. But as I said, we have 7 buildings whose the whole of the university corporate, and it depends where you will be studying which department. So, for example, for faculty of linguistics, you will study in the center of Nizhny Novgorod, and it will be 20 minutes by walk from the dormitory, or maybe around 10, 15 minutes by bus.
Sounds good and promising, and I see that most people are like worried if there will be sufficient places and if the dormitory place will be guaranteed upon their arrival.
Yes, of course, we guarantee for international students through dormitories. So nowadays, each student who choose to live in the dormitory have a place.
Perfect. Okay, and the next questions are, of course, about scholarship or reduced fee options if they are available for international students.
So in our university, each year we help to international students to apply for scholarship of the government of Russian Federation, and also the people who, for example, came to the preparatory course nowadays can apply for this program. For example, it starts by October, it's the end of application is in the middle of January. So that's why some of them is lucky and will study free for the first course of the bachelor program. So yes, we can help them to apply this scholarship. And also our university got some Olympiad that they can maybe in Russian language or economics students and chance to study here in Nizhny Novgorod.
All right, I see. Thank you so much. Also, we have questions like, can I apply from Algeria? Can I apply from Mauritania, or etc.? I think we should speak about the possibility of applying from like different countries, and if there are migrational restrictions towards some countries or towards some age, right?
So nowadays it depends on the ministry. It's not our university decision, but in Nizhny Novgorod, you may have invitation to study from the Algeria, Mauritania. There are no this countries stock list, but I think there is now this age limit about people who was born in 2002 and younger. So for this category of international students, we're open to communicate and try to make invitation.
Yes, sure. And for now, we can say that students from countries like Egypt, Sudan, Iraqi students, they can nowadays apply only through governmental scholarship and arrive here on governmental scholarship. On paid basis education, unfortunately, invitations are restricted towards these countries.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's true, but also we know that not only for scholarship of government of Russian Federation they may apply, but there are also new and open doors, which from this side they also can try to have a scholarship in this field.
Yes, sure. The Olympiad's opportunity of open doors, and right. Okay, then next questions are about the practice again. And About workload, they ask a lot. How many hours per day does a student usually study at Minin University, including classes and self-study?
So I think on the bachelor programs, students study hard days every day, but we try to make timetable for the first part of the day. So I think in the weekends or by evenings, students the bachelor programs may try to work. And for example, for master programs, there are more opportunity to work because, as you know, in the master programs, the timetable is more comfortable. There are less lectures, seminars, so it's a good chance to combine work and.
Okay, great. So I guess the questions part is finished because most of them are answered. So now, Daria Dmitrievna, thank you so much for your time today and for sharing such valuable insights about Minin University. It's clear that this is not just a place to study, it's a place to grow as a teacher, psychologist, linguist, designer, or a specialist who truly makes a difference in people's lives. If you are serious about building career in education, humanities, social sciences, or sports, this could be a perfect starting point. And if you are wondering how to take first steps, remember that you can contact our company. We can guide you. We specialize in making the admission process smooth and stress-free for foreign students. And your journey toward a meaningful and rewarding career starts with the right support. So thank you so much again.
Okay, so thank you for invitation, and I wish you all the best. So have a nice day, and welcome to Minin University.
Thanks. Good luck, everyone.
See you.